Hi, I'm Jill Murphy, and as a nurse for over 24 years, with an emphasis on health, fitness, and nutrition, we all want to know, how do we burn fat? How do we look better in our clothes? How do we feel better? What's this pudge around our middle? Well, what if I told you today that something that helps you burn fat may be something you've been avoiding for years? Oh, you're right. I'm here to talk to you today about carbohydrates and how they can help you burn fat. So, before you turn it off, before you decide I don't know what I'm talking about, let's look at the facts. Carbs can be the spark that helps you burn the fat. So, have you ever been told to cut carbs so that you can burn fat? Well, let me show you why that advice may be stopping you from building lean muscle and getting actual results. You see, protein is like this candle. Look, it's in the shape of a heart. We love protein. We love muscle. We love to burn fat. So think of this candle as protein, and it's full of potential, right? I mean, the amount of heat, the amount of energy, the amount of light that can come from this candle. But it won't catch fire by itself. In fact, I can rub the wick, I can tap on it, I can beat on the back of it. It will not catch fire on its own. It has the potential for fire, but it won't catch fire by itself. And that's why you need a spark. You see my spark right here? This is carbohydrates. And when you use carbohydrates to ignite your protein, then you get a fire. And the fire burns the fat. The fire is your metabolism. The fire burns the fat, and the fire comes from the carbs, which is the spark. You see, carbs are what light your metabolism on fire. And they break down into glucose, which is your body's favorite source of fuel. And that fuel, it powers your workouts. It helps you recover, and it turns the protein you eat into lean, fat burning muscle. No carbs, no spark, no fire, no muscle, just stalled progress. See, here's how it works inside of your body. You eat the carbs, they become glucose. The glucose powers the protein synthesis, and that's the process where your body uses the protein you eat and turns it into building and repairing muscle. So without the glucose from those carbs, the protein cannot do its job. And what's worse is your body may actually start to break down the lean muscle you have instead of building it, which is not the goal, friends. So the more muscle you have, the more fat you burn, even when you're resting. You see, muscle is metabolically active, which means it burns calories around the clock, even when you're asleep. So when you fuel your body right, carbs light the fire. Protein feeds the muscle, and the fat, well, it burns away like the wax in this candle. So let's talk a little bit about why low carb backfires. So carbs have gotten a bad rap, but here's what happens when you eat no carbs. Your body has no fuel, so it turns to your muscle for energy. So it starts breaking down your lean muscle instead of building it. You lose strength, you lose that fit feeling. Your clothes start to get tighter, particularly around the middle, and you slow your metabolism, which means the number on the scale no longer goes down. It starts to go up. If you were to lose some fat, if you were to lose some weight, it would not be fat. It would be muscle. And that makes fat loss even harder long term. So here's what to do instead. Don't ditch the carbs. Use them, friend. Fuel your day with carbs. Now, good carbs, not Pop-Tarts, but like whole food nutrition. Foods that come from the ground or have a mother. Think potatoes, rice, oats, fruit, and pair them with protein for fantastic results. And that's how you keep your metabolism stoked to build lean muscle and actually burn the fat you're trying to lose. So, in closing, carbs are not the enemy, they're the spark. And they are the key to turning protein into results. So, fuel smart, build strong. If you found this helpful, follow me for more. And if you want to know the proper ratio of macros that you should be eating, then that's what I do. You can hop in my next 6-week challenge and learn just how many carbohydrates you should be eating a day in order to build lean muscle and burn fat. So let's light it up, friends. Follow me here for more. Hop in my next 6-week challenge and let's use carbohydrates to our advantage to do exactly what we want to do all along, and that is burn fat.